Hey, what's going on guys, POG here and welcome to today's video. In this video I'm going to go ahead and unbox the iPhone X in silver color, as well go ahead and take a look at its features. We're also going to go ahead and test fit this iPhone X silicone case from Apple. And another thing I just noticed right off the bat is that here is the iPhone X space gray model, and as you guys can see, the box has a different appearance to it. So like this one has a different wallpaper. Also the Apple logo doesn't like on this one it's kind of grayed slash black, where this one's more of a silver or lighter gray. So here's like comparison to the box, as you guys can see. So in case that kind of matters, but yeah, so you do get a different box when you buy the silver color. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the back. So as you guys can see, here is the 64GB model, and where the if you have the 256, it'll look like this. And also it kind of tells you exactly what it's included in the box. So the best way to open the iPhone is of course to rip this off like so. And then it pretty much comes off. Once that is done, we simply have to, actually another thing is that just want to show you that it kind of looks like the iPhone is popping out there, as you can see, which is pretty similar to the other one. Attention to detail. All right, so let's go ahead and take this open. Very smooth, doesn't get stuck or anything. So the first thing we get is designed by Apple in California. And inside here, let's see, we can pretty much take this off. And it's kind of funny how the iPhone X look is on this. And I think it's since iPhone 7 where they kind of had the cutout over here. But yeah, so that's the cardboard there. So we have bonjour, hello, and then we also have our SIM eject tool, warranty paperwork, as well we have the Apple stickers. And this is a little cold because it kind of got shipped in with the FedEx just earlier. So that's that. Let's kind of put these back on here, which is, I guess, not as easy as taking it out, because, and where is it? Come on, get in. All right, there we go. So that's in. So let's put this aside. I guess I could just move this out a little bit. Could even put it like this because this box is pretty nice. All right. The next thing is we have the iPhone X itself. So as you guys can see the difference there. So the cutout over there. There we go. The sides and the back. And the phone feels a little cold because it's pretty cold outside. So here we have the wall adapter. I think these are the 5 volts or watts. So yeah, it's pretty much your normal wall plug with the USB end over there. And it does have this pretty much wrapping on top of it. And then once you take that off, it's very glossy, pretty much the usual one you get. Now the iPhone X does support fast charging, except you don't get that out of the box. So you do have to obviously spend more to get that. So here we have the Earpods, and pretty much it still has wire. It kind of looks like it doesn't, as you can see. But then the back here, we also have our headphone jack. So in case you need a headphone jack, the auxiliary input, you do have the lightning to convert it. It's nice that Apple still includes it. And then to open it up, as you guys can see, it is wired, and it does have the lightning input rather than a headphone jack, as if it was on the 7 and 8 and the 10 here, I guess I should say. Oh no, the 8 and the 10. As well, we have a lightning cable. I think this is about 1 meter long. So there it is, just your regular lightning cable. So let's go ahead and put these away. I guess I could even close the box. All right, and let's take a look at the iPhone X. So before I take the wrap off, or the cover off, as you guys can see, the silver color is more shiny, which looks pretty awesome, honestly. So you have the antenna bends here, the SIM tray. You also have your power button, and also another antenna there. That's the top of it. The left side, the mute and unmute switch. More antennas, as you can see, as well the volume up and down. On the bottom, you have your microphone and stereo speaker, one of it at least, and as well the lightning input. Also on the top is your Face ID, which also is kind of your true depth camera. And also the earpiece is your other part of the stereo system speaker. So, all right, and the back, of course, we have the both our stabilized cameras, the microphone there, as well the flash in the center. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and rip this off. All right, this is probably like my favorite part ever, opening an iPhone. So let's go ahead and turn this on by holding just the power button for now. In order to turn off the phone, the iPhone 10, you do have to hold volume up and power button, or the volume down. It doesn't matter. So whichever one you press, it will allow you to turn it off. So let's put that aside for now and open up the silicone case. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that this iPhone isn't for me. I do have the space gray for myself, so that's why this is for a girl, pretty much. That's why the pink, or I think this is the rose, whatever it is. I can't remember the color of it. Does it say anywhere here? I don't know. But anyway, so pretty easy. So Apple has that cutout there, so you kind of open it. Probably I'm not doing the best job at it, but there it is. So let's go ahead and open the case up, and I guess I have to rip it off, whatever. All right. So this is the first time it kind of got stuck there, because I do obviously had previous Apple silicone cases. But yeah, so you do have a nice microfiber inside there, so it's not going to really scratch your phone. As you can see, there's also the inputs, even for the buttons, are like covered, and there's still like the microfiber there, so it's not really going to scratch anything. Very nice. Same thing for the power button as well. It does have the writing that it has been designed by Apple in California. The Apple logo in the back there, and it feels pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and again look at the iPhone 10 before I kind of put it back into that place. And as you guys can see, the color is more of a, I guess I should say, like a eggshell white, I should say. It's not super white, but it's a very nice color. And of course, let's put that in now, or I guess I could put that later. So let's kind of have it set up right now. So I'm just gonna swipe up, and of course I always forget. So I do have to insert a SIM card. So let's kind of go ahead and do that. So in order to eject the SIM tray, I always like to turn off the phone anyway. So I'm just gonna hold both and then turn it off. The phone is pretty charged up, so it does have enough power in it. So once it's off, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much find this tiny hole so I can use the SIM tray tool to push it. And the phone is still turning off, as you can see there. I don't know if you can tell, but let's wait until that's off before I open the SIM tray. There you go. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna show you for the SIM tray, obviously when you take it out, that's what it looks like. But as you can see over here, there is a like a rubberized thing here, just to pretty much protect the from like it, to make it water resistant and like dust resistant. So there's that rubber right there, which kind of goes all around it. And we're just gonna put the SIM card right now, which is a fake SIM card technically. It is real, but it's not even active. So let's go ahead and put this one in for now. So once you get your SIM card, you just simply insert it and then kind of push it in, and it pretty much locks in place. Now I guess I could put the case on, and it is very easy to do that. I'm gonna just hold the power button first, so that while we're doing this, it's gonna turn off the phone or turn it on. All right, so pretty much you insert the top like so, and then put the corners, and you get this perfect fit. And I'll be honest with you guys, this phone feels so nice in the hand. So while this is booting up, I'm gonna go quickly get a screen protector. All right, so I'm gonna put this away so I don't end up losing it, even though I do have many of those, but why lose it, right? All right, so here's the phone. It already has automatically the raise to wake, as you can see. So if I raise it, it wakes up, and we're just gonna go ahead and set it up. So we're gonna select language, country. And another thing you have is that you can set up this phone using your current device, or you can set it up manually. So let's go set it up manually. That was so quick. We're gonna put a basic password so she will change this whenever she gets it. All right, and then when that's done, we're gonna set it up as a new iPhone. We're not gonna put any Apple ID or whatever, so we're just gonna, again, set it up later in settings, don't use, and agree to their terms and conditions. So it's pretty much set up there. All right, so I'm not gonna set it up right now. So the Hey Siri, and then we're gonna select don't share. And here's pretty much a setup for the True Tone display. So if we press this, as you can see, it kind of shows me what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can tell without the True Tone display, which looks more bluish. I actually like the natural look of the True Tone display, so we're gonna leave that. All right, so as well, now it tells me about the gestures, how to use the iPhone 10. So swipe up from the bottom to go to anywhere, pretty much home, and like from any app, and switch between apps. You can also swipe pretty much like that, but quick access to your control center. And of course, now we're done, so we just swipe up, and here we are. So right now, this iPhone isn't running obviously the newest iOS. So if we go, it's running iOS 11, but not the latest update, which is the 11.2.1. All right, so here's something I'm gonna show you, okay? In order to actually, because I've been using iPhone 10 for a while now, in order to actually go over to your task manager, you don't really have to do that. All you have to do is kind of like that. So you can actually go in the center and then kind of do that. Like just, so center to the right, which obviously if I'm trying to show it on camera, it's kind of hard. But yeah, there's that. Let's say we have multiple things open. So we can have, example, calendars open, and then photos. I can actually go like this, which is pretty awesome, as you can see. So yeah, obviously you don't get the landscape mode on this like you do on the 8 Plus, but that's pretty much good enough. All right, so now it's time to install the screen protector. So I don't actually have to take it off the case, but I'm gonna do it just because I think it'll be easier to do so. So let's kind of go ahead and do that. So this is a tempered glass screen protector, so I'm just gonna take the bottom off, and I like to turn on the screen to install it because I can see the cutouts for the earpieces. So we're gonna kind of get it set up like that. This looks to be good. So I went ahead and installed the screen protector. As you guys can see, this is a tempered glass screen protector, and it's not gonna affect of any way putting a case on it. So as you guys can see, and if I swipe up, enter the temporary password there, pretty much the phone is still fully functional, which is pretty awesome. And of course you can just hit the red there to close them. But yeah, so let's go ahead and put everything what we got in the box and pretty much end the video here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's unboxing and a quick look at the iPhone 10 with the silver color and 64GB, as well the silicone case. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and also check out my sister's and Terex's channel. Both links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.